What's up, YouTube? So I just went to the thrift shop looking for some stuff, and I found this this Jeep Wrangler, and it's a kid's toy. It's really crap quality, but it has a nice body and it has some really big tires on it, and there's nothing in there. There's no foam. It's just air, and they're not glued to the rim or anything. So I'm just gonna try to see if I can salvage some parts from this and maybe convert my Litehawk blast a little bit. And alright, so I dug right into this project, and turns out it's working in my favor. So I got the Jeep body off and all cleaned up, and I got the rest of the parts all taken off, and it's mostly going to be garbage. It's all really cheap quality, as to be expected from a kid's toy. A little cheap servo, and this was the circuit board, and this was the dinky little engine. So yeah, so we're going to be getting some upgrades here. So the tires worked out well. So for the front tires, I just basically had to widen the hole a little bit inside the rim and shave down the excess here, and then those rims went right on there pretty easily. The back tires were a little bit more complicated, so I opted to using the original rims and cutting off the original tires. They don't fit exactly, but they're pretty snug. So I mean, they're not going to be going anywhere. But they do look a slight bit different from the front tires. You can see there's no pressure around here, whereas here you can see it's squished a little bit. No big deal. So the next step is going to be just basically putting on the next two tires and trying to see if I can take off the original body, and trying to see if I can mount this in a way that'll make it look pretty good. If not, it's not a big deal. But this should definitely give me the advantage to be able to go in a lot more of the terrain out here. So I look forward to finishing the project. And as for the broken spur gear that hasn't been fixed yet, I just ordered that part today and it's on the way. So should be able to use it soon. Alright, well, that came fast. My spur gear has arrived. Next, I actually got two pieces there. I only needed one, but they gave me both anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that installed so I can start using this thing with the new tires and chassis. Alright, I got the gearbox out. I'm going to open this up and change the spur gear. So I know you can't exactly see it the greatest, but you can tell on the black one it's been completely stripped. If you watched that last run I took it on, almost all the outside gears are stripped down bare. So here's the replacement, and it's going in right now. Alright, the new spur gear is in and ready to go. So we're going to close this up and put it all back together. Well, the car's back together, and just going to start working on the frame, and then time to take it out for its first test run. Another thing was, I wasn't going to make a how-to video to show you how I did this, because literally nobody is going to do this. But I wanted to show you how I ended up attaching the frame. So aside from shaving the frame down to make it lower and to make the suspension fit, I drilled some holes. I'm going to put this in the sunlight. So if you can see there, I got two sets of tie wraps in there, and in the back right here there's two sets of tie wraps drilled through those holes, and the on switch is actually in here. So the on switch is going to be left in the on position, because once the frame goes on it's not coming off, because it's a pain in the butt to put back on. So just wanted to show you that. So there we go, it's all done. The chassis has been secured. You can grab it with one hand and pick it right up, so that's great. Do you mind moving, Eleanor, please? No, don't touch. No. No.
You got one of her cups stuck on it.
Lift it up, Ellie. So I guess the conversion is complete and it works. It's pretty awesome. It's rides totally different. So it's a lot slower, and it can get over stuff that it couldn't get over before. It used to get stuck on the grass all the time. So to be able to go over this is pretty funny. A Litehawk blast. That was awesome. Watch out, kid. So when I get a chance, I'll make some videos outside. I can't today because it's snowing, and this one is not waterproof, but this is going to be fun with the terrain we have out here. Can you help, Ellie? Can you lift it? Good girl, now put it down. Thank you. Yeah, that's really fun. Whoa, watch out. That's flying. Get away from the kid. I'm stuck. These tires are so big. Look at it, Ellie. I'm gonna make one more pass. Whoops, crashing into the castle. There we go. There. We're gonna go this way. Oh, you wanna put the tire in? Put the tire in. Ah! Put the tire inside there, please. Put the tire there. Like that. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, the engine lacks a little bit of power for the weight. It'd actually be a lot better if I took the chassis off, but it looks really cool. Do you think it looks cool? This is going to be fun outside then. We'll see if I can get up the side of this thing with enough speed. Not quite. It's so heavy. That's amazing that this was a little dune buggy that couldn't even get over the grass. That was too fun. Coming through. Alright, can't wait to take it outside.